Virtual reel mapping. Mechanical reel slot machines have physical reels that spin. The simplest of these games has only one pay line. The player wins or loses depending on what is on the pay line. When 3 of the same symbols land on the pay line, it is a win, while a mixture of 3 symbols in blank spaces is usually a loss. Let's take a detailed look at how one of the reels works. When examining a reel, you see that the symbols in blank spaces alternate. There is a blank space, followed by a symbol, followed by a blank, another symbol, and so on. Together, these symbols and blanks make up the 22 stopping positions on the reel. Slot machines are designed so that the reels can stop on any of the 22 stopping positions. On this reel, there is a blank space in position 1, a double bar in position 2, a blank space in position 3, a 7 in position 4, and so on. Inside this slot machine is a computer, and the computer memory has one virtual reel for each physical reel. These virtual reels cannot be seen but are used to determine the stopping position of the physical reels of the slot machine. Remember that the physical reels have 11 symbols and 11 blank spaces, totaling 22 stopping positions. The computer virtual reels are larger. Typically, they have 64 or more positions. A virtual reel contains all symbols and blank spaces from the physical reel arranged in the same sequence, but spread over many more positions. At the top of this virtual reel, we see 2 blank spaces. Both of these blank spaces correspond to the blank space in stopping position 1 of the physical reel. The 7 double bars correspond to the double bar in stopping position 2. The 4 blank spaces correspond to the blank space in stopping position 3. The high-paying fiery 7 corresponds to the fiery 7 symbol in stopping position 4, and so on. Let's look at how the computer determines the result the player sees. The computer is generating many random numbers per second even when the machine is not being played. The instant a player pulls the handle or presses the spin button, a random number is picked. This number corresponds to a position on the virtual reel. The symbol or blank space selected on the virtual reel is the one that the physical reel will stop on. In this example, the random number was 1. Therefore, the physical reel landed on the first blank space on the pay line. If the random number had have been 2, the same blank space would have landed on the pay line. If the random number is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then the physical reel will stop on the first double bar on the pay line. For example, here the random number is 3. And here it is 5. Only when the random number is 14 will the physical reel stop with the fiery 7 on the pay line. Thus, even though the results are random, the layout of symbols and blank spaces on the virtual reel makes the chances of landing on some symbols greater than others. For example, the chance of landing on the blank space in position 3 is greater than that of landing on the fiery 7 in position 4. To conclude, it is important to remember that the physical reels in a slot machine do not determine the result of a spin. This is done by the random numbers and the virtual reels. The physical reels are only there to display the results to the player and have no bearing on the outcome whatsoever.